Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is July 28th, 2015, and today is Tuesday morning. So looking at the economic calendar first, we've got two numbers coming out today. One out of the GBP at 10:30 this morning, and then a consumer confidence number coming in the United States. That's at 4 o'clock South African time. So that is a major number, so if you do get a chance to be in front of the computer, you should. Especially if you're trading and you are in the EURUSD. Looking at the EURUSD right here, it's amazing how well some of the technicals have applied to the EURUSD. We rallied all the way to 111, and now we're retracing down to 110. And as you can see, these are all major thresholds for the EURUSD. I don't know about major, but they're significant, let's just say. We've touched these points several times, and now we're just at another point right now, 110.73. Question is, will this be a bull flag, or are we going to hold it and then going to rally up to 112, or are we going to break down and see? I would put a small buy order here just to see, test it out a little bit, and if it does start taking up, I would probably buy some more and start selling into it a little bit, piece by piece. So I'm booking my profits, but it is a choppy market. It is a scalper's market for the EURUSD. So if you're able to catch these nice spurts of 50 to 100 pip moves, good for you. Okay, and there is movement. Okay, so you really have to anticipate it and just be on the ball with the technicals because it's there and there is money to be made in the EURUSD. Looking at the Dow Jones here, Dow Jones sold off the past couple of days. As you can see, we sold off from 18,000, beautiful number, 18,053. Could have been somebody, should have been somebody. I saw this coming at 1853. We didn't break this, and you see, this is a previous threshold that I set up. Okay, this is these red lines that you see are previous technicals that I set up, and this was a perfect place to short this and make a hell of a lot of money in a really considerably short term. The trading in the summer is a little bit lighter, so it's a little bit less indicative of what really the market's doing. But as you can see, there's money to be made, okay? And this was a good indication that we're trading now at 17,452. I would imagine that we would bounce off of this, but if we don't, okay, it does look ugly. The next stop is at 17,169. So that's another 400 point move on the downside. Not to say that we can't see that, touch that, but consumer confidence coming out today. We're at the bottom of the range. Perhaps we should pick it up on a long position and start waiting for the bounce. But as I said, it is a choppy market, and it has been trading. Looking at oil right here, this is a weekly calendar of oil. As you can see, we're back down to $47 a barrel. That's a major retracement for oil. We're almost at the lows of all-time lows, $45, at least in the yearly. As you can see, we're really hovering around this $30 range, which is really ominous for oil producers and related oil manufacturing companies, refineries, etc. Ultimately, cheap oil is good for the industry. Things cost less because transportation is less. So trickling down, all your goods and services are pretty much going to restructure. Okay, and it's the opposite of inflation. It's actually deflation. So it's an interesting inverse relationship that we have right now with oil. So I would really keep an eye on this to see if it does break down further. Maybe we could see it go down back to $30, $35. But this was the spot. Okay, if you remember, it was trading in a big range. Okay, right here. Okay, this big range, we had noted this before, and this seems a little bit very similar to the Dow Jones, where it's trading in a range and then breaks the range, and then we don't see anything coming back. So this also would have been a great short, really great opportunity to make some money. Looking at gold, gold's been a little bit dry ever since this big debacle. We had this big sell-off at 1077. and then we bounced a little bit, 20 points to 1097. I still think that gold is going to have, $800 target this year, $850 target. I don't see gold being a major player on the upside, but you could always make money on the downside with it. You looking at USD CAD, we're still right there. Haven't really broken out. I'm waiting for some sort of catalyst to take us above and beyond. Looking at the Aussie dollar here, we're still at our dead lows. We bounced a little bit, but nothing major. But I'd really be looking for some sort of, end of this, sell-off. And I think that we're coming close to it. I think at 0.70 we would be much closer to it. This is Fred Razak at CM Trading, and I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.